everybody, and welcome to Dulcimerica. My name is Bing Futch. Thank you very much for joining me. We are continuing our study of the jam. Being in the jam, how to survive and thrive in the jam. We've done that for beginner and for intermediate, and today will be an advanced level study, taking everything we've looked at so far and combining them together in practice. Now, it's not all the time these days, unfortunately, that we can just reach out and jump into a jam, but we can do so with the help of a little bit of technological magic, which I have at my feet. This right down here is the Boss RC30 loop station, and this loop station allows me to record phrases and then store them and play them back and add other phrases on top of them so that I can basically be a one-man band or a one-man jam, as the case might be. So this is going to be an advanced level, and we are going to take Black Mountain Rag. We got our melody. We have our chops that can help propel a piece of music along by adding this rhythmic chord background stuff. We're also going to add some counter melody and some harmony and a bass part. And I'll show you how all of these different things come together. Why don't we go ahead and start off by getting ourselves a little click track here. I'm going to make sure I clear this. And I'm going to tap how fast I want the tune to go. So let's go ahead and move it at a decent jam clip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. It's a little slow. We can do better than that. There we go. We can even speed that up a little bit. Perfect. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to play the melody line with nothing in the background. And then I'm going to add chops and get those rhythmic chords moving. Then I'll add a bass line. Then I'm going to double layer the melody so it stands out with all the other parts going on. And then we'll see where we go from there. Getting ready to start the recording. And here we go with some Black Mountain Rag. Have all our parts. Now let's add some stuff. start it over again, just to make sure you could hear what I was doing and talking about. We added our melody, we started with our melody, we added our chops, our chords with a rhythmic afterbeat. We added a little bass part to it. These are all things you can do in the jam just kind of to make things a bit more like an arrangement as opposed to simply playing everything that everybody else is playing, the melody in unison, that type of thing. And then after I said all that, I stopped recording and I started doing some other things. I added some harmony, I did some counter melody, and there are a lot of other little things that you can do while you're having fun. So what I'm going to do again is I'm going to start that loop back up again with those three elements. The first ones I laid down, melody, chops, and the bass part. And then I'm going to add in this other stuff, but I'm going to record them in as well and see how big we can grow this thing. That's part of the fun of working with the looper pedal. And then if things get out of control, we can always step and hold down the pedal, and that will undo the last loop that we did. Everything that is in there right now, though, is locked in because I've stopped the player. But when I hit the left pedal, everything will come back and we'll start having some fun. Here we go. Oh, that's so much fun. I love, 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 love doing that. So there are a lot of different elements I was throwing at it. And you know, some stuff was like, yeah. Other stuff was like, oh, I could have done that a little better. So, you know, with the looper pedal, you can always step on the pedal and undo those things. In the jam, no one's really going to hear you if you do something a little weird that doesn't sound quite right. In fact, that's why we're in the jam, to play the music and either learn the music or do something interesting with it. Take from that some learning experiences and apply that to the next time that we're in the jam. The looper pedal is a great way to throw things against the wall to see if it sticks. And if it doesn't stick, you can move along and do something else. So it's a good practice platform. And that's a good idea of how it is to be in the jam, setting something up to where you've got this piece of music playing and then trying all different types of things to add up to it. And we can do this with a number of different tunes. For example, let me go ahead and clear this out. And let's think of another good jam tune. Let's take John Stenson's number 2, for example. All right, so I'm going to get this a little faster. Once again, I'll start off with the melody, and then I'll add chops and then I will add bass, and then we'll frolic over the top of it. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the note I was going for. Oh wow, see, you can just kind of get lost going down this rabbit hole. I love the looper pedal because again, it's something where you can practice in the privacy of your own home, see what works, see what doesn't, and then go to the jam and have a great time taking all these things you've discovered and applying them to the music. Or you can simply do it in the jam and experiment. But you can't stack up all of your discoveries the same way as you do if you've got a looper pedal. So it's a great investment, and you can get something like the RC5 for about $170 and do this. Or you can spend a little bit more, like $250 for the RC30. There are all different types of looper pedals by all different types of manufacturers. I happen to like Boss because they seem well built. Well, that in a nutshell is taking the jam and making the most of it. If you like the song, you can learn the tune. If you don't know the tune, but you want to have some fun anyway, you can do all kinds of stuff while you're playing around with the tune. Harmonies, and counterpoint, and little different lines, and you can stack and layer all of this, and it all sounds good. Remembering your zones and those little areas where everything sounds complementary, and you'll have a really, really awesome time learning, playing, and jamming. Coming up next, for all skill levels, we're going to continue to look at the looper pedal and what you can use it for, and this is actually going to lead us into the month of March as we look at using a looper pedal for study, for practice, and for performance. Thank you, everybody. Hope you had a great time with this, and we will see you next week.